It doesn't look like that's an option. He's just going to have to try and stick around. He's been cleared eventually, and well, it's going to be the one and done.
Oh, he was caught by surprise, but still able to get the one across the line. Better than it could have been. A lot of presence, though, from C9. The B side is wide open for business. Stack's going to rely on a quick recon to bridge the gap, give them a kill or two, but it's avoided, and a step out from Rossi is gorgeous. All down to Sylvan. He impressed us on the previous map, but this would blow us away.
Yeah, the Rossi revolver. Pulling out that Sheriff and just landing 2 crazy shots. He's been so good in these pistol rounds. Silver! What is that? 3 kills in a blink of an eye, and now it comes down to the 1v1. He had his moments in that first map, was a superstar, but clearing out Zeppa is not going to be easy, and thankfully for C9.
And they're walking right into it.
Oh, they shot the dart for Buzz, but he still ended up being revealed anyway. A cleanup with Meteor remaining on the site. He wasn't necessarily the danger man that we're used to seeing. They're going to try and run it all the way back. Now, the player holding off on the cross is gone, but Sylvan is definitely going to hear these steps. He might even be able to get there on time. He's hearing absolutely everything. The trip being spotted. Can he take one with him? No. Vic's going to bypass. This does allow Meteor to hightail it the entire way to the other side of the site, and he still has some utility to delay them a little more. Landing the shot on the play with the spike could be enough, but they're just about going to get that plant in.
Yeah, Sylvan has to fight his way through, and the spike's already planted. That means there's a firing squad.
Izu is ready and waiting with an operator, but he's got to be careful he doesn't get caught. He's already being wrapped on. Luckily, Sylvan has his back.
Solid work. But the damage has been done. Izu down to 5. That op now. 1 hit to most weapons. A very late lurk coming up. Well, there's a minute 13 on the clock, but with how quickly they've taken full control of the site.
Right here.
T1 are looking to push past that cosmic divide and take the space. All that has to be done is to hold the line. Buy time for Moose to wrap all the way around just now, making it into heaven. Rossi, Vic doing their best, and they bought enough time. Moose has now come onto the scene, and the 5 HP operator has to swing into Moose, holding the angle. Gate crash across. He doesn't know if it's a fake or not. The information found with the hat off the head, just 1 bullet needed, and it's landed through the cage.
Forcing them off positions, taking space towards this A side. The rest of the team very far behind, but they are yet to deal with this man, even going to meet his counterpart. Wow, it's a little bit of Bucky style for Buzz, but is there more behind it? Okay.
They've gotten the kill with the nano. Meteor goes down to Zeppa, though, who was holding strong till Buzz stepped up. The gun fingers finding a few, zapping these players out of the round, and maybe C9 soon to taste defeat. For the first time here.
See a decent attack side. Here goes Oxy again. Great dart.
Good work by Rossi to get that dart into position to trade out his teammate as well. As Buzz goes down, and the numbers stay in C9's hands. Plant secured. The 4 versus 2. Izu has the ult, but it's not likely to be used. The man looking for impact is Stacks. Finds a kill or 2, perhaps. They can throw a bit more at this round. But it is not looking likely. Post-plant utility aplenty. Astra Star waiting for the tap to come through, and they don't even use it initially. Late round lurk as well by Moose. C9 are guaranteeing that they win this round, playing the numbers, playing the odds.
They blocked it.
They blocked it.
They're trying to stick it all the way.
Luckily, just in time, the swing comes in the space, and there's not really a fight that T1 want to take at the moment, except for that Marshall swinging out. Another tag. Zeppa and Oxy very low.
This is now very scary indeed. Stacks falls back. Izu's managed to get one with the classic. The flash through is going to delay even further, and they're starting to run out of time. Oxy needs to get something, and in fact, he falls. Still yet to get that plant in, and the fact is, Moose is alone. Vic is still very far away. In fact, by the time he gets here, the clock may already be gone, and with the Cosmic Divide fading, he manages another, but he's still surrounded. Spike on the deck for Vic. I honestly saved the gun. I don't think there's any way he manages to win this. Maybe he can deny them picking up some of the guns.
There's one at least.
His Neon just hits that little bit different. Plant denied for now. In fact, Buzz is trying to play off it. Stacks has done well. Dropped it on the deck. Now another for Buzz, putting down one more. From a great start to a troublesome position.
It's even a lockdown, but Meteor decided not to use it.
left.
Buzz has
Go, go, go.
almost secured the round, and with Meteor's help, it seems to be in their pockets. Swing from Moose, punished immediately. Still be neck and neck.
They did this hit before, but last time, there we go. That's the wall I was looking for, to give them that extra little bit of space, and straight away Oxy capitalizes off it. His teammates given the chance, but it's only trades back. Now Zeppa is not yet lost, and there isn't really anybody to capitalize off taking him down. So this will give them the man advantage, but they are going to have to give up the space on the site. This will allow T1 to get back in. Can they find anything off the back of it?
Oh, and another attempt. It's at least gotten it to half. This is going to be dangerous. Hunter's Fury comes in. Luckily, those players can't stick on top, or it would be certain death. Flank around from Zeppa, hears it, knowing that it's half now. Stun comes in, and Zeppa runs to stop the defuse if it was underway. Luckily, in the chaos.
He hasn't had the best of times. He's been caught in moments. But this one works out. Immediately out of there, trying to hunt him down, but he's already dissipated, gone. And joining up with Buzz, it is a terrifying duo to try and hold on to this site. Straight away though, Buzz clears that position already. Kills off Oxy, who is going to cause them issues, and they're starting to run out of time. They still need to clear these players from the backlines, but Rossi's done well. Taking down another. The spray as well doesn't land, with Vic getting one more kill, but they still have to get that defusal. They still have to deal with Izu in the backlines. And finally, that plant goes down.
Oh, with low HP on Zeppa, he's barely able to escape that fight. Looking instead for the operator. One hit regardless, but Izu lands it. Three-piece for T1. We've seen this before, but Rossi in a clutch. Which one will outweigh the other? Gate crash all the way to elbow, and Rossi knows they could be anywhere. Surrounded in his head, fighting his demons as T1 just wait him out and eventually find him down below. Another round for the defensive side. Close, maybe even a third.
Oh, he's stuck in the corner. In fact, he's taken a lot of damage. He's gone down. They've not been able to find anything. Stacks at least. We'll be able to get one. The ult popped from Buzz, trying to basically do this on his own. He's left out on his own, but there's Sylvan. Just ran through that cosmic divide. Moose's backstab could be everything, but they are watching for it. They are ready for it. It doesn't even matter. He's still going to manage to land the shot onto Meteor, and even repositions through his own cage. Sylvan, though, the hero of this round, waiting patiently, and Vic started this with a pistol, still has a pistol, unfortunately, just has no time.
Yeah, I mean, it's time to just run in and die. A crazy play, and if it works out, be written into the history books. Unfortunately, it's spotted towards the elbow, and there's going to be a lot of trouble. Relay Bolt hits the back. The stun is up. Vic in trouble. Calls for some support, but he might not need it. That's 2, 3, in fact, for Vic. And he almost got a little bit more, but now the kills swing back the other way, and T1 not down and out just yet.
Yeah, they haven't managed to get the plant. So the time pressure not get onto C9. They don't have to get aggressive, but maybe want to try and catch these players while they reposition. The plant tap from Meteor is basically trying to bait them into a fight, and it works. Oxy goes swinging. No trade available, but eventually, Rossi, the pistol king, will get things done. A man, though, that's been truly ridiculous in these sort of rounds. Think back to that first pistol, almost winning the 1 versus 4. He's going to shroud himself in cover, but the swing is... well, it's expected. Vic has already got all the information that C9 will need. You can see the immediate response of Oxy rotating on the map, stacking up this side. And he's in, okay. Maybe the stack is just him alone. Already getting 2 kills. Has a little bit of support. He's the man with the rifle, though. He's the one that could be the danger. Look at him try and do it all, but he can't quite dance past Izu. Even still, though, Rossi's there with the trade. He's also going to tag up the player planting. There is no escape for Meteor. A big bonus win for C9.
Maybe the sheer numbers will overpower what C9 have put into play.
I'm looking at the shotgun. It's hunting down Vic and looking for a little bit more. Buzz. An explosive round to start. He's going back to the judge. He's expecting someone to push him, and he's damn right. The neon show for the last couple of rounds. And if anything, you'd expect the 2 players on the other side to fall back. Oxy, though, he's got his ult for the next round. Still has some bonus cash. He wants to do damage.
There's a couple players, and everyone, in fact, just 1 hit to him. Unfortunately, he's one hit to the head. Well, Izu hasn't spotted Oxy to start with, but it's all just clearing the information. Faking out the presence as he moves towards the back of A side. Decoy in hand as Oxy, but it's a bit of a disruption into the mix. 3 kills already. The ult, it's created more than enough space for his teammates to flood right back into.
A part of the map completely. And that's exactly what the plan is.
They're all waiting on the other side of that Cosmic Divide, aware that this play was coming in. Reacting to it is something else, but Stax gets the trade at least. As Oxy is dropped and Moose attempts a knife through the wall. Buzz repositioning back and forth, avoiding this blade. And Moose just can't get in. Eventually, though, Rossi catches him from behind. Space freed up as Stax picks up his third. A big round to step up. We needed someone to dig deep, and now Meteor delivers. The slow march of T1 down B long has not yet been spotted. There is a trap waiting for them. Moose goes for the spam, but won't find it, and now look how quick they're on top of you! Moose, he's shot in the back! The slide pass by Buzz, but the challenge by Zeppa. Happy to rush on in! Meteor doesn't get quite as much as I thought, and in fact, this is falling apart, leaving Stax to do it! Oxy, not one to get. And players go in. Yep, they're going to commit to this push, using the decoy to clear the traps as they go. Finding a little safe space to battle, but Izu's gone down in the process.
Careful now.
There's still some severe weaknesses.
Nice.
A Moose with his setup in tow, looking to cause issues. Buzz might be one of the few saving graces of this round, and he is doing an incredible job of it. A trade-off, though, as he will now be left with his ult in hand. And Oxy has the same. The thing is, without that ultimate, he only has a Bucky. It's already at 50%, and Oxy's just patiently waiting. It was never going to be a 3-0 series, as C9 will bring it back.